Hey everybody, it's Miss Alex here at the J in the Infant Twos room, as you can see. So we're gonna start working on more video content while everything keeps going. We're gonna keep chugging along. So we're gonna do another painting today. Some more Bob Ross meets Reading Rainbow. We'll see how that works out again today. So I thought that last time we did I'll Wait, Mr. Panda. So today I thought we could do one of my very favorite stories. It's called The Day the Crayons Quit. And it is, pictures are by Oliver Jeffers, and it's by Drew Daywalt. And I love this story. It's really cute about how these crowns are upset about how they've been treated. So we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a read, and then we're going to maybe recreate. This is kind of something I came up with, but when we do ours together, we'll maybe make it a little different, or we'll see how we feel about it at that time. All right, so let's get reading. The Day the Crowns Quit by Drew Daywalt and illustrated by Oliver Jeffers. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. Hey, Duncan, it's me, Red Crown. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of the other crowns. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crown. Dear Duncan. All right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crown for grapes and dragons and wizards hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of your gorgeous coloring goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. You're a very neat friend. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I'm neither. I am beige. And I am proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crown. It's not fair that Brown gets to do all the bears, ponies, puppies, while the only thing I get are turkey dinners if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Duncan. Gray Crown here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color in all by myself. And don't even get me started on rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of these things. Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray. You know, and so are very tiny rocks. How about one of these once in a while? Give me a break. You're very tired, friend. Gray Crown. Dear Duncan, you color with me. But why? Most of the time, I'm the same color as the page you are using me on white. If I don't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill in empty spaces between other things, and it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your friend, White Crown. You can just barely see him right there. Hi, Duncan. I hate being used to draw outlines of things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball and fill it in with colors of the ball with other colored crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Or is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crown. I'll make a black rainbow. Dear Duncan, as Green Crown, I am writing for two reasons. One is to say that I like my work. Loads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problem and wish to congratulate you on every successful coloring thing green career so far. The second reason I write is for my friends, Yellow Crown and Orange Crown, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crowns feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crown. Let's find out what the fight is about. Dear Duncan, Yellow Crown here. I need you to tell Orange Crown that I, I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we're no longer speaking. And I can prove I'm the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color the sun in your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you're forgetting, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brightly on a field of yellow corn, your pal, and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crown. Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crown. Already talked to you, the big wiener. Anyways, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day the Zoo book coloring book. Orange, you glad I'm here. Your pal and the real color of the sun, Orange Crown. You guys let me know. Do you think the color of the sun should be orange or should it be yellow? Dear Duncan, it's been great being your favorite color this past year and the year before and the year before that. It's great. I have really enjoyed all these oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is that I am so short and so stubby, I can't even see the railing of the ground box anymore. I need a break with your very stubby friend, Blue Crown. Duncan. Okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I'm for girls, or you think I'm a girl color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color her in Pretty Princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now, back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color in the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend. Pink crayon. Hey Duncan, it's me, Peach Crayon. Why why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need clothes. Help your naked friend. Peach Crown. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color. And of course, he wanted his friends to be happy. And that gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him a good work sticker for coloring. Look at all those fun colors. So he made the sky yellow. He made an orange whale. He made a black and white. He made a black rainbow. He made a purple dragon, a pink dinosaur, a brown bear, a purple pony. The bus is blue, and there's a hippo inside of it, and it's not gray. There's what looks like a pink, maybe sea captain, some little fuzzy baby penguins. Looks like a green ocean, maybe like a red bug. I'm not sure what that is. A red elephant and a green monkey. Of course, why not? Oh, and a princess flying a purple plane or a pink plane. I don't know my colors apparently. All right, that looks great. Oh, and what color is the sun? He made it orange. Again, tell me, do you think the color of the sun should be orange or do you think it should be yellow? What do you guys think? So we got a good work sticker and a gold star for creativity. So there's that great book. It's fun. And The Day the Crowns Quit, front cover and the back cover. They're clearly protesting. They're very upset. All right, friends, so we're going to get ready to do our own painting together. So make sure you have all your fun supplies that you need. Paint. I also brought crayons, or everyone says it a little differently. And make sure you have something to put your paint on, and you have clean water to clean your brushes in. Maybe wear a smock like Miss Alex does, and have paper towels or a washcloth or something to make sure you can help clean your brushes off. So let's start with making the crown box, which I made it blue. That's the color they did in the book. But you can, again, this is your painting. I hope that you guys will do these paintings with me and that you'll share them in the comments. You can also use markers, color crowns, color pencils, whatever you have at home. If you don't have paint, just follow along in your own way or make up your own picture, and I'd love to see them. So we're gonna flip the page over. We're gonna start with the crayon box, and so we're gonna take our biggest brush. It's kind of big. We're gonna just leave a white background. We're not gonna make a background for this one. So You want to mix your colors of your, if you're going to do light blue like Miss Alex, so do a lot of white, a little bit of blue, make your light blue color. And then we're going to make a big, I'm going to do it a little further down, big rectangle to do the face of the box. Maybe more square. Just kind of make a and fill it in. Again, you can make your crown box yellow if you want like a traditional color, like Crayola colored crown box, or you can do it green or black or purple, again, whatever color you want to do. So the way to get it to look more three-dimensional is that, so the first color, whatever color you want to do, there for the side here, the side of the box, we're going to make it either a shade lighter or a shade darker. So because I made my crown box so light, I'm going to go a shade darker. So I'm going to take blue and white like I did before, but I'm going to take less white and maybe a little bit of, just a little bit of black, and mix it together. So I've got it here that I already did a little bit of for my practice painting, but we'll make a little bit more because I ran out. So grab that blue, grab a little bit of that white that I've got kind of hanging out. I'm gonna have to get some more white in there. And so you can see the first color, the front color of the box, and now we're gonna do the side color. So they're really similar in shade, but just dark, just a little bit darker. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it to the other side and just drag it down. That might actually be a little too dark, but whatever. And we're gonna make it a little bit. So you're gonna make another rectangle right next to the first one, and that way it kind of looks a little more three-dimensional. And then what we're gonna do to do the top of the box, we're gonna do the same thing with the light color. Yeah. Miss Alex forgot what she was doing. So that's right. We want to make it. Oh, I remember what I did. So I used the first color because what we're gonna do is we're gonna outline it, and then what you're gonna do to do the top, like the top of the box. I almost forgot how I did this, and I just did it like an hour ago. You're gonna make the top of the box. You're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna take your brush, and you're gonna fill in the line from there to there. And so what we're gonna do to make it all together, and we're gonna make it actually look more like a box, is we're gonna make a little bit of, so we're gonna take, you can keep using the same brush, of course. I'm gonna take a slightly different color brush, and I made a little bit of gray, like a really light gray of just black and white, and put it together. And we're going to make a really clean line as like the lid of the box so that it looks like it's just open just enough. So we're going to put it right about there and keep going if you need more paint. Just along the first line, and then the tricky part to make it look more three-dimensional, and I'll bring it a little closer because it is kind of hard to see, is that when you do it, so you can see it there, like the front line of that box, and that looks like the lid of the box. You're gonna take on the second part is you're gonna take that line and you're gonna pull it, you're gonna make it sideways, and that way it looks like the lid of, it looks like the box when you're gonna open it to the side. Or you can just, again, do however you want to do it. So, I guess I have some paint on my hand because I got it on the painting, but again, that's okay. We'll make it work. So, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna make some crayon friends, and the box has, you can make as many colors or as little crayons as you want to kind of just hang out around the box. So we're gonna start with um, the classic colors like blue and red and green. Maybe we'll make a purple and an orange and a yellow, and we'll see what we can do for those. So it's really simple. Take a slightly smaller brush than that first one you used, or you can, again, still use the first brush if you only have maybe one brush at home. That's okay. You can always use Q-tips is always really good to use for painting, or just paint with your fingers because it's fun and why not? So we're gonna start with green. Green's my favorite color, so, and he was the happiest out of all the crowns in the box, that's for sure. So I had him at the top of the box, but this time I think we're gonna put him to the side. And you're just gonna bring that brush down. Maybe do it a couple strokes depending on how wide you want him to be. Do you want to be a chunky crown or a thin crown? And that's it. And then, so we're gonna let him dry before we put like the slightly lighter green or the paper color on them. So we're just gonna let them dry first, and then we'll do that. We'll make sure they're not naked, like the poor peach crown. So to do the little legs, just get some paint again on the tip of the paintbrush and paint just down 2 little lines, just hanging out, 2 little legs to get the crown point. Just take your paintbrush and do 2 lines to the side like you would for a point, and make a little triangle and fill it in, kind of like you're making like a birthday candle. So if you know how to make a birthday candle, it's kind of really similar in the same way. And then the arms are just as simple as the legs, and you can make them waving, you can make them just hang out on the side. So we'll just do the first one maybe on the side, and we'll just do his arms down, just 2 little lines to the side, one there and one there. And again, when he's all dry, we'll put his little wrapper on and make sure again they're not naked. So clean your brush, and we're going to do another color. We'll do red this time. So get some red on that brush, and we'll put him on this side here and just bring it down, make a line. Doesn't have to be even or straight or whatever, just like a rectangle shape, a long rectangle shape of the crown. Make them chunky, make them thin. You can even make them little crown, like the blue one. Maybe we'll make the blue one like the little one. He was all very short. And then you can make your point by making a little triangle on top, 2 lines to the side. If you need to get more paint on the side of your brush. And then we make the legs again by just a quick line down and a line down. Get some more paint. You want to, so sometimes you want those like cleaner lines, you want to take your paintbrush and then you want to flatten it one side and then the other side to get the actual bristles itself in one line. And then we'll make him waving. We'll just put his little arm up, and we'll do another arm down. And there he is. He's our little red friend. Our happy little red friend. And And we'll do another color. We could make purple. So to make purple, we need to mix red. So grab some red paint and put it on the side of your tray, wherever you want to make it. And grab some blue paint. And you don't need a lot, so just enough. And I don't know what that is. We're going to move that, just like a chip of paint. And we're going to mix it together. We got this nice, beautiful dark purple. Again, if you want to make more clean lines, just kind of pat your brush against the tray. So the bristles are going to be more flat. And we'll put purple crayon. We can put them down here. So if the box, that's what's nice about acrylic paint, the box is already almost dry, so it's great. So we're gonna overlap him in front of the crown box for her, whatever color, guy or girl or gender neutral, however that works. Okay, and then we're gonna give him give it some legs. And I'm gonna bend its arm, so you make one little arm, a shorter one, and then another one back into the other side. We're gonna do it again. And back into the other side. And there's purple crown, but we have to make sure we give him his little crown point. So give him a little triangle and a little triangle, and give him a big crown point apparently. And there's purple crown. And so I think we should definitely do yellow and orange because they're probably my two favorite in the book. And we can even do white crown. To make sure white crown shows up, we'll have to do him like purple. We'll have to do him pretty close to the crown box so that white crown actually shows up. So we'll get our brush again, clean it off. So let's do yellow and orange. I need more yellow because my yellow is more a little orange than yellow. So let's do yellow first. Have him hanging out. That's what we're gonna do. Yellow could go. We could cover up that little yellow bit that I made there, so we can put him right there. So we're gonna cover that up, that little chunk of yellow that I did. There he is. And give him some, don't forget to give him some legs so he knows how to stand. And he can have any kind of arms you want. Maybe he can have both arms up in the air. And we'll see what kind of face expression we'll give him when we put his clothes on in their faces. So we'll give him a little round maybe, give him a little crown point. There he is. And now we'll make now we'll do orange. I already mixed orange. Orange is just yellow and red. So just grab a little bit of yellow, grab a little bit of red, mix it together. And then get your orange friend up there. So earlier I put green crown on the top of the box, but maybe let's put orange crown at the top of the box because I think it's cute to have a friend hanging out on the top of the box. So we'll put him right up here, sitting on the top there. So he's going to overlap the box just a little bit, but that's okay. And we can always go over him again. He's going to be kind of a chunkier crown apparently. That's okay because all our friends come in different shapes, colors, and sizes. And then to make his legs, because he's sitting down on the top of the box, we want to make sure we make his legs more of a curve. Apparently a really big curve. And I'm going to give him a little wavy arm. And another arm down, just kind of like holding himself there at the top of the box. And don't forget to give him a crown point. And again, we'll come back to all our friends when they're dry, and we'll cover them up so they're not naked. All right, and then let's do white crown because he can't be seen. So let's get some white. And since the box is now dry, we'll put him somewhere we can see him because we didn't do a background this time. And then we'll stop and take a little break and let everything dry, and then we'll come back and we'll put clothes on our little crown friends, and we'll then you'll want to make sure you grab some crayons or colored pencils or something like that, and we're gonna make a background with crayons of using the different colors for different things you normally wouldn't use them for. So let's get some white. Make sure your brush is really clean, or your white crayon is going to come a different color, and we don't want that. We want him to be his color, and we want to see him. So we're going to put him pretty close to the top of the box so we can see most of him, and we're going to lay it on kind of thick so he really, really stands out. And we're going to give him some legs so he can stand. And give him some arms. We'll make his arms up, I think, because he can be seen. He's so excited. Make sure you give him a crown point. Might have to go back over him again, just to make sure that he can be seen a little bit more. Okay, so I think that's all the crowns we're going to do for right now. You can add more colors or less colors or whatever colors you can put them wherever you want to put them, but those are the colors I did for right now. I'm going to take a little tiny break, and we'll see you again when our painting is dry. Hey friends, I'm not sure what just happened. I was trying to show you the covering of putting our wrappers on our crayons, but the video went a little crazy and it didn't save, and it just kind of stopped working on me for a minute there. So it's okay. We're gonna keep working. I still have one more crayon to do, so which always works out perfect. Basically what we did, seeing as I can't pull the video back up and I don't know why, but so I mixed, I took the color that we used for the crown itself and then mixed that with white and made it a lighter shade so that you can use that to cover up the crown itself as its wrapping paper, so that they're wearing clothes and that they're like naked, like poor Peach Crown. So the next one we're doing is orange. So I'm gonna have to actually make a little bit more orange here, and which is just super simple. Yellow and red, and we're gonna mix it together right back on the orange where it was, and then we're gonna take that little bit of white I have there, and we're just gonna mix it all together, make a lighter shade of orange, and it's perfect there. You can make it darker or lighter, however you want. Basically, just the wrapping color should be a different tone for the outside so that you can see the difference between the crown itself and then the wrapper it's wearing. So we're gonna then what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you can see a little bit from the top and the bottom and don't want to cover up their little arms. So we're going to start just a little off the top and down to the bottom, but don't stop all the way at the bottom, just enough to where they've got a little bit peeking out on the top and a little bit peeking out from the bottom. Just cover them up. And there we go. There he is sitting on top there with he's got his paper on there. So with the red, we did more like a pink, and the purple, it's kind of a little bit more a lighter color, and same with green and yellow. With white, I did gray, it's a little darker gray than I wanted, but you can do whatever color gray you want. It's your crown. There, you could even change the wrapping color if you really feel like it, to make it more fun, of course. So now they're all hanging out. They're gonna dry just for a little bit. Now, some of them are already drying, so that's perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, and so that you want it to kind of look really similar to the your actual regular crowns here. So we're gonna give them a little banner on the bottom, and we're gonna give them little faces. You can make their expressions look however you want. So make sure you take your black paint, get a little bit of that. You don't need a lot, trust me. Just a very little dab. Just put just a little bit. And you're going to want to get a really, really thin brush there. Really small. Because we're going to do their little eyes and mouths and their eyebrows for expression. And give them a little trim on the bottom. So for the red, let's give them, I like the face expression of the red crown on the front of the book. He's got kind of like a concerned look, and they all have like a unibrow, if they have an eyebrow, so he's got a little swirly eye. So we're going to give him 2 little dots for eyes. And if you think you can attempt the swirl, or maybe just give him like a flat little monotone, so you're going to do it one swift motion. Do the line, make the little curly Q, and there it is. Then we'll give them a little trim at the bottom, because they usually have like little decorations on the top and the bottom of the crowns. I'm just going to keep it pretty simple. I'm just going to do 2 lines. And then we'll give them a little mouth. And this one's she's kind of got like a little O face, maybe. So we'll give them a little circle. Maybe he's pointing to the orange crown because he's sitting on top of the box, and he probably shouldn't be doing that, but what are you gonna do? So purple crown, we can give him like he's kind of like he's got his hands on his hips, like he's got something to say. So maybe we'll give him a very stern face. So give him a couple eyes, give him a line, maybe like a sideways mouth, and then give him like a 1 line over the eyes. I think that looks pretty good. Might have to bring it a little closer so you guys can see. We'll bring it in a little bit more, so we can see a little bit better. And I'll bring it closer at the end too. White crown, I think he's really happy. So we're gonna give him 2 little arches as his eyes, and then we'll give him a smiley face. So 1 little arch and another little arch, and then we'll give him a nice big smile. Oh, and we can't forget to do the bottom of the crowns. So make a little decoration however you want on the bottom of yours, just so they have a little style. to their wrapper. I think in the book they had like, yeah, they're little triangles. You can see them there. They did this, Oliver did, the illustrator did little triangles as his wrapper paint colors. These Crayola crowns that I have, they're little waves. And I'm just going to keep it pretty simple and just do a couple little lines. And then we're going to do green crown. Give them a couple. Give them some eyes. I saw this really cute expression on the box I actually have. I have the box set of both books. I like the way this red crown is, and he looks really shocked and surprised. So we'll do that. So you'll do little lines on the side of his eyes. And then we'll give him a little scared open mouth. Just kind of do like a little oval. And there he is. And then yellow. Yellow might be maybe a mad face. I think I even gave him a mad face in my practice one. Give him 2 little lines down. He's pretty upset. Give him a frown. Again, don't forget to do the bottom. Give them some style to their clothing. It's fun to like make their little faces and watch them come to life. And then, of course, we'll do orange, where he's up on top, and we'll give him some eyebrows, some arch eyebrows, and he's got a big happy smile on because he thinks it's fun to be up on the top of the box. There he is. He's hanging out. So here I'll show you a little closer look. There's all our crown friends, all the different faces and funness that they're making. And then, so why I asked you also to bring crayons themselves or markers or colored pencils. So at the end of the book, Duncan uses his crayons for other things other than just like the sky is blue and the grass is green. We're gonna do something similar, and we're gonna do things completely different colors of what we can fit on the page. Give it a little background, and it's easier to use the crayons after your paint, so you can. It's a little hard to color over wax crayons than it is to paint over wax crayons than it is to paint over on actual paper. So grass is usually green, but I think today we'll make it blue. So you can do your grass however you want to do your grass. I like to make little lines as my grass. And just keep going up and up and up. Maybe we'll do like half grass, and then we'll do like a little a pond maybe, and we can do a completely different color for that, not other than blue. So maybe we could do that yellow or green or red, purple. Again, I think I did the sky purple earlier and I really liked it, so I think I'm going to do that again. So I'm just going to fill in the sky there. Sorry, I just got a text from somebody. Not important though, so we'll get to that later. So you just kind of fill in the background all around them of a fun little purple sky. I'm not gonna go super deep into it, but you have all the time in the world at home, so you can fill the sky in as deep or not as deep as you want. We're gonna keep going here between the two. Okay, I like the purple sky. Why don't we do a green pond? So we'll do an outline of like a little pond, and then the way to make it like water waves is that you want to do the waves themselves press down a little harder so you see them, and then just lightly fill in the pond so that the waves show up more because you press down harder. Let me bring it a little closer into the camera so you can see. So there's my little green pond, my blue grass, my purple sky. I really loved the black rainbow, so let's go ahead and do the black rainbow that was sitting on, well, he was sitting on a couple clouds. So I know Black Crown complained about just being outlined, so we'll make one cloud black and we'll make one cloud another color. And so we'll make sure we fill them in, and then we'll do the rainbow. We'll do half rainbow, and we'll just do it. Just keep going back and forth. Maybe a slightly bigger rainbow. Just a cute little fun black rainbow. Because why not? So it's and then we'll do, now here's the, what color of the sun do we do? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do both colors as the color of the sun. So we'll mix the two together. We'll do like a swirl effect. We'll do orange. We'll make a swirl sun. And then we'll do yellow. And then put the yellow in there, swirl it in to fill it. And that way it's both colors. And we'll do the little sun rays, both colors, yellow and yellow and yellow. And then we'll go in between those two yellows and we'll do orange. We could do some flowers, do them as a different color, maybe do them as brown. Do some brown flowers, give them a little leaf, more flowers, more brown flowers. I like those. Fill them in, of course. And we can do, I think I did, before I did like a rock, and I had a little, so we'll do like a little rock there hanging out. And I think I did like a little animal sitting on it. It was a red squirrel. That's what I did. So you make like a C. We'll start with the tail, like a backwards C there. I actually have to bring this one in really close. And so there's his tail. And then do a line for the back of his body. And then make a little, almost like a P, but don't connect it. And then bring it down just a little bit. And then bring it out for his little belly. And then give him some little arms and a little point to his ear. So that's kind of how I did it right there. You see him? And then fill him in so that we make a little red squirrel instead of a brown or maybe a gray one. Because, again, why not? That's the whole point of the story, is to use those colors for different things. We're not overworking red. We're not making him for Santa Clauses and making him work on holidays. And we're giving blue some grass, but just a little bit, and not oceans. And our pond is green, and our sun is both colors, and our rainbow is black. And we didn't use them at all to outline anything. We just kind of had our own fun thing. So I really think that that this turned out really well from the first one. And the second one turned out great too. I really hope that you guys had a really fun time doing this video along with me. I hope that you share with me your beautiful paintings or colored pencils, pictures, watercolor, whatever works for you guys, whatever you have at home. So please, please, please show me your beautiful pictures that you came up with. I hope you enjoyed reading the story with me. I hope that you're having a really good time at home, that you're staying safe, you're washing your hands, you're not touching your face. I know I did that a few times in the video. I'm sorry. I'm still working on it. It's really hard, but just remember that we miss you guys a lot. We can't wait to see you guys again. And hopefully this all ends really soon and everyone can go back to living a same normal life. So thanks again for joining me. We'll do another one again really, 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 really soon. I was thinking of doing the next one. One of my favorite stories is I love Llama Llama. I love reading them to my kids. I love all the rhymes and the cute pictures. So we might tackle something really hard to do, and this might be the next story. It's called Nellie Knew and Daddy Too, and it's really cute about how they build their own little fort together. So it might be some inspiration of building your own fort at home, and maybe even decorating it. So I'll have to find some boxes, and we might really tackle that together. All right, guys. So look for some boxes for the next video for the Nellie Knew, and show me your beautiful paintings. I hope to see them all. Thank you very much.